left me alive. They didn't say they done up, and they done left me alive. And I done woke up out the hospital, and I done woke up alive. They in this thing, I'm going all the way insane. Plus I'm going crazy when I listen to my babe. I said I'm bleeding on this bitch. I'm dying all out. I got some shit up on my mind that I gotta get out. I said I'm flipping and I'm dying. Plus I'm coming back now. It's another demon came to see me at the hospital now. I'm looking at him like, is I'm gonna die right now, or is heaven gonna open the gates and let me in right now? Avenue, you know what it is, off the back, dead homie. Vernon Avenue, I'm back, bitch. West Side 40s, and I come in blue strips, cause that's what I'ma get. Blue strips, that's all I get on Vernon Avenue. Off the back, that's all I get is blue strips, dead homies. I don't know what I thought. Dead homies when I'm back on 40s in the hood, you know I 4-0, I'm back, bitch. Dead homies, I'm back, bitch. Getting blues. I came right down here and pick this for a reason. Cause I get blue strips, bitch. That's all my pockets is filled with. Blue strips on West Side 40s. I'm back, bitch. Stay tuned to the interview too before I f your bitch tonight.
Yesterday that he had a conversation with some of 4Xtra's friends, and word on the streets is that he is shopping his return interview, and that the asking price starts at $50,000. So I'm just gonna off rip take a step back and say the economics of No Jumper do not allow for us to pay $50,000 for an interview, especially when the food communities and you ain't hard foods of the world are just going to put it on the gram for everybody 5 seconds after it comes out. So I hope somebody pays him $50,000 for an interview.
Adam22 sick right now. He like,
CNN was cracking.
I would love to
Famous Crip on hood.
Cody Crip.
Crenshaw the Fig.
Dead homies famous.
Oh,
Don't get
wow.
your ass knocked off.
Oh, wow.
Extras, the general is home, cuz. Welcome home. Oh, hustlers. We're getting ready to make a lot, cuz. We got a record coming out. Something real extra out on hood.
Coming to you, Bloods on hood, Crenshaw the Fig, Finest, Vernon Avenue.
Get ready to make it happen.
On hood, about to make it motherfucker happen. On hood. They thought they could keep it down. They kept me there for 5 days for you, cuz. 55th Street.
Well, you know, in the county, it bubbled the day, so that was a 10-day flag.
Put me on the floor. Open the door up. You back, you damn right I'm back, bitch.
On hood.
On hood.
Doing his thing.
Oh, them dead homies on hood. They
Gang,
booed
gang,
dead
gang.
homies.
On hood.
You about to drop this track, though.
On
Bloods,
hood.
nigga.
Something
Bloods,
real fired
nigga.
out.
On
Yeah,
hood.
make it happen.
You about to drop it the nifty way.
On hood.
On hood.
Do it real sporty like.
Oh, Damn, everything good shit. This ain't nothing new. Dead homies, though, they can hang me down. Please. Vernon Avenue, Crenshaw the Fig. You see this mother. This ain't nothing new over here. Vernon Avenue. Dead homies, Crenshaw the Fig. Come on, still get your ass knocked off, bitch.
that's all dude know. So what y'all think about that, man? How y'all feel about 4Xtras, right?
Was before.
How y'all feel about 4Xtras not dealing with Adam22? Y'all think he dealing with Adam22, or y'all think he ain't rocking with him? Because this what Flakko said. We're going to get off into what Flakko said. Flakko said...
It looks like there might be some...
What's the deal, Troll?
Trouble in paradise with 4Xtra and No Jumper. There's been a lot of new updates we have to cover that make things look not really that promising for 4Xtra's return back to No Jumper. The first sign that the No Jumper and 4Xtra partnership was in trouble was when 4Xtra was admitted to the hospital for 7 to 10 days, and Adam22 wanted to go see 4Xtra to show love, but Adam22 was banned from coming. Not really banned, they kind of just gave him the runaround, like, hey bro, you can't come for this reason and this reason and that reason, and he don't really want to see anybody right now. But when Adam22 looked on the internet, he's seen Kevin Gates and 4Xtra having a conversation in the hospital room. And he also has multiple people in the hospital with him, so it doesn't appear that having guests over was the issue. It appears that maybe he didn't want to have Adam over, and he was...
But what if his homies didn't want Adam around them? And he like, all right, for sure. Like, what if Flakko being messy?
Was upset at Adam for whatever particular reasons at that particular time that he didn't really express. The hospital visit is just one thing, but after 4Xtra left the hospital, things got a whole lot trickier with 4Xtra and No Jumper's relationship. There's an argument that can be made right now that 4Xtra is the most lit or viral person in California. However, before 4 Extra got this newfound fame and attention, 4 Extra signed a contract with No Jumper. He's a No Jumper employee. He gets paid monthly to do interviews with No Jumper. However, when 4 Extra left the hospital, 4 Extra, was kind of sending out signals to multiple outlets like, hey, I know I got this exclusive thing going on with No Jumper, but for my first interview,
he doing what he was supposed to do.
If you got 50,000,
why would you limit yourself to only No Jumper? But they just posted you in New York, Texas. The whole world is talking about you, bro. Why would you limit yourself to Adam22? He just had your ops up there. First of all, a nigga that just slid through your section with a strap. Come on, fool. Like, Adam don't run nothing, bro. I don't know what these dudes be telling Adam and pumping him up. I don't know if Adam see them views and think that it's because of him. Nah, we watching that shit for the people on there, gang.
For me, I'll do
Appreciate them subs.
So when 4 Extra got released, Adam is thinking, hey, 4 Extra is out. Let's wait a couple days, a week maybe, and we back to regular programming. 4 Extra saying, hold on. I'm not coming back to No Jumper right away. All right? And I don't know when I'm coming back, but let me get my 50 bands for this interview first.
Okay, yesterday, our boy 4 Extra actually posted his return to the gram after the Grizzly hand incident that happened almost exactly a week ago. He posted a bunch of photos with him and his whole squad, his crew in the hospital, and that was kind of interesting because you get a little bit of a look at what his injuries were. But then after that, he posted another picture of him actually on the block outside. So it would appear that 4 Extra is...
Appreciate you, Brandy Williams. Good looking for that good $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate you. No cap, man. Appreciate you for... might as well become a member, man. No cap. Once again, though, put a W in the chat for Brandy Williams for that super chat, man. We appreciate it.
Returning to prime form. He's posted up here with is
that Rock?
T-Rock, yeah. And then I guess this is the doctor. The way he's pointing at him, I guess maybe this is the doctor who he credits with keeping him alive and everything. And
Adam22 sneak dissing. Nah, y'all heard what this dude said, man. Nah, Adam22, he sneak dissing. He mad 4 Extras ain't come to No Jumper after he did all the things and all that. He's so sick, man. He said the doctor that kept him alive, he sneak dissing, bro. This is why 4 Extras ain't coming to you right away.
His friends right here and everything. So
awesome. Let's go 4 Extras.
134,000 likes. Holy shit. The people are happy to see him back to earth. I mean, the things that stood out to me.
He mad because 4 Extras got 134,000 likes. Adam22 like, oh my God. Fuck, dude, I keep turning these. He think he turning these dudes up. Like, look it. Whatever 4 Extra off the back.
About this is that
Burning Avenue. Whoa, carrots in his butt. With all that, he was gonna say that regardless, bro. So you sick because you exploit certain people and then they exploit you. When you do it, you don't want nobody to say nothing. You use whack as your shield. But when they do it to you, you be hurt about it. You start sneak dissing. You be making stories up saying dudes used to be Crips and all this. It just be a lot of weird stuff going on with Adam. So I just want to know, why do people go on No Jumper, bro? Everybody that goes on No Jumper, they are not getting any success on their own channels. Bro, the only one. You want to know why he gonna go crazy? 4 Extras, he the smartest one because he don't be on YouTube. He ain't started his channel up yet. So when he started channel up, off the back.
Go back to the other one.
He did it right. He gonna be the first.
Is bandaged up as
he gonna be the first person to blow up bigger than T-Rail and AD and all them, bro. After leaving No Jumper, he gonna be the first one for sure.
Well, so it might just be like a burn. We don't really know like what kind of damage might have been done. It looks like all his fingers are fine. And then when I was zooming in on it yesterday, he does have some kind of like burning on his face from the fireworks.
So wait, both his hands is fucked up?
The left one is bandaged up, but his fingers seem fine. So I'm assuming it's just a burn.
Okay.
You sneak dissing.
Damn. So do we like have verification as far as Is it true that he was in the passenger side of a car and tried to throw it out the
They want to
driver's
talk
side
about.
window?
Look,
That's what everybody's saying.
Well, extras on probation, bro. They want to talk about what happened. That's why he's staying away from Adam. His homies telling him, hey, bro, stay away from Cud on 4-0. Cud the boys. Every time you go around, bro, it's bad. You go to jail, my boy. So he's like, yeah, I'm staying away from Cud. Whoa. You know how that shit go, bro. When your homies breathing on you, your real, genuine homies.
still feel like maybe that could not be the situation, but that definitely explains why there isn't any video footage and everything like that. Either way, Wack told me yesterday that he had a conversation with some of 4X's friends, and word on the streets is that he is shopping his return interview and that the asking price starts at $50,000. So I'm just going to off rip take a step back and say the economics of No Jumper do not allow for us to pay $50,000 for an interview, especially when the food communities and you ain't hard foods of the world are just going to clip that shit and put it on the gram for everybody 5 seconds after it comes out. So I
Yo, good looking again. Brandy Williams just snapped with another 5 bomb, man. Y'all, I appreciate you for hitting that that support button for me, man. I really appreciate that. Y'all put a W in the chat for her. Now look, he talking about some Wack said this and XYZ. Man, we know what Wack did. Nephew, man, you got to stop limiting yourself, man. It's all these platforms, man. I got Vlad to pay you $50,000. Man, come on, bro. We know Wack playing chess out here, gang. Type a 1 in the chat if y'all think Wack playing chess. But it's only right, though. He playing on the white boy like the white boy was playing on us.
hope somebody pays him $50,000 for an interview.
Hit that like button for me, man.
I would love to link up after the $50,000 interview happens and do a more reasonably priced piece of content if he is still interested in rejoining the team and being part of the team and everything like that.
This is where I start to get really concerned because before today, it was never a question if 4Extra was still a part of the No Jumper team. It was never a question if 4Extra was coming back. Now, the way Adam is talking, he's like, well, after you get the 50K, if you still want to be a part of the team, we'll love to have you, bro. It feels like it's now uncertain. It feels like 4Extra have sent some type of inkling, some messaging down the pipeline, bro, that he's not messing with No Jumper. I don't know what it is or what it could be, but if Adam is unsure, then I'm unsure because I'm not the boss. Adam is the boss. So if Adam is unsure, because 4Extra is an employee, he's supposed to be under contract. So there shouldn't be any question if 4Extra is still a part of the team. It should be concrete. He's a No Jumper employee. He should be right back to doing interviews for No Jumper. But Adam seems really unsure. Now, that's when everybody in the room begin to say, hold on. Are you sure y'all ain't do nothing to 4Extra to make 4Extra react this way? Because Adam is trying to be really optimistic. He's trying to say, you know what? Maybe 4Extra is just trying to get, his money. Maybe his number just changed. Maybe we haven't heard from him yet because, he's still, taking time to bounce back. But everybody in the room isn't so optimistic, and they sort of started to play some seeds in Adam's head, letting him know, bro, it don't sound like 4Extra is still messing with No Jumper, bro.
Some type of way? Because he's not coming to you for the first interview and your platform literally made him who he is to even be able to be asking for 50,000. So are you like, hold on, cuz like we can't get the first interview? Like I thought we was ganging them.
I mean, I think that the thing about 4Extra is that he doesn't necessarily know this internet game as well as some of us. So I guarantee, like when you see a picture of him with 20 dudes in the hospital room, he's probably got 20 dudes who realistically are fresh up off the block telling him what they think business-wise makes sense. And by all means, honestly, like if he could get some very large amount of money from somebody else to do an interview, knowing
he said what? He said Wack and 600. Hold on. He said, Whack and 600 just got off live, gang. Why Whack call you Stinky K instead of Stingy K, gang? Find me the timestamp. I ain't even know he said my name. Good looking for saying my name, Whack.
Return interview is going to be super viral.
Do that shit.
I would not stop him from doing that. You know, our situation is a little bit more modest, a little bit more reasonable. So
I'm not saying block him. I'm saying you don't feel no type of way by him not even offering it to you. Like, hey, Adams, I'm back out.
Yeah,
I got you. Don't put it out, Adams, until I go get
Yeah,
this
go
bread.
look
You
for me,
feel me?
King Troll.
Then you can put your shit out. But I'm gonna give you the first inside scoop, and I'm gonna give you some extra that I'm not gonna give them.
it would be nice to be reached out to, just because, you know, I did reach out to him, haven't heard anything back. I went to go send him a voice note yesterday, and his text messages came up green. So I don't know exactly what that.
He changed his number, my boy. You know that boy is on probation, my boy. You know how much people hit 4X's phone? He probably blew his phone up in the midst of him popping a firework, gang. How you know that he just ducking you?
Translates to, you know,
Because I seen
You don't know what that means?
So for
Friction
extra
there?
is restraining from like
No, crush on Anna. She said, keep being hot and consistent, Stingy. They can't hold you down. Appreciate you for that good fire bomb, man. No cap. You the GOAT, man. Y'all hit that like button and put a W in the chat for the good peoples, man. Ask Bella, what's that word, man? Put y'all on, man. It's a good old Saturday. Feel me? We chilling in this thing, man. We cooling. Y'all having a good Saturday, man. Type of 1 in the chats, please.
dealing with no jumper right now?
We don't know.
Are you serious?
I don't think he's just not restrained. I
But
think
Adam
he probably felt like Adam was gonna come up there and get content.
Facts.
But I feel like
No,
that's
and
what
he did
it
think
is.
that, which I never said. Like, the only person I was talking to was Lupe. I said, yo, would it be cool if I pulled up Monday afternoon before I go do interviews or whatever? And she said, they're not really trying to have anybody come through. And then instantly we see the picture of Kevin Gates, and we're kind of like, oh, okay. I'm not going to like push the issue though, but I never said one word about like, can I pull up and do content? Can I pull up and do a vlog or whatever? Like, I didn't say anything like that.
I mean, because if we're being honest, you always showed moral support in regards to every time he was incarcerated. Like, and I don't think you ever like publicized that, did you? No, like when you would go support him at his court dates.
We made a vlog
That
about
show
going to
was
his
a
court
vlog.
date one time. Yeah, but
Okay. But that's irrelevant. You gave him his platform, though.
Right.
So,
I mean, it's whatever he wants to do. Like, I look forward to having a conversation with him and talking about.
It's gonna have to be whatever he wants to do. Adam, you not in control no more. 4Xers and went viral. You don't call them shots on 4Xers.
Whatever he's been through over the past week and everything like that. But I also don't want to be the one who's like hitting him up,
Pestering
bro.
him.
We got to get this content. We got, you know, I feel like that would be.
That's what Adam really wants to do. He wants to hit him up and say, bro, we got to get this content. And 4Xers like, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't even tripping off no content right now, bro. You feel me? You want to make content out of my injury, my boy. And I ain't even really supposed to be talking about this shit for real. You know, it'd be funny if 4Xers get paid $50,000 for an interview and he don't even talk on it. He just tell him like, shit, that's an open case. I can't even speak on it. I wonder how stupid somebody would feel.
Pretty
not even just
insensitive,
like
so.
we got to get this content, but hey, I see you back on the block. Like, what's up? Are you coming back to the building? Because he
Mama
was
J,
on
what
payroll.
up? I
So
ain't
from
even
the
see you
outside
in
looking
here.
in, it looked like it may be something there.
Some type of static.
You got denied the hospital visit. Your text turned green, and there's no talks of coming back to the building thus far. I'm calm.
That viral nigga
Listen,
smart.
I'm in the dark. You know? BMX 1803 said, "Oh my God, Adam, you had the guy who came to 4X's neighborhood with you on the podcast after one of the worst things that ever happened to 4Extra." I mean, we do a weekly podcast with Munchie B, who very much is a 4Extra detractor. King Pill, like, I mean, honestly, besides that one incident, that hasn't been like the primary narrative with him. And if anything, he kind of, let's be real, he kind of tucked his tail because everybody got on his case. Like, he saw that things were not going to work out well after he went to 4Xtra's neighborhood, because somebody like me, I was supposed to go to his neighborhood with Lush to do that vlog. I was like, nah, I ain't going. You know, I think he saw doors closing in front of him in that moment.
So Adam thinks that he has the power to close doors, gang, for black rappers, gangbanger niggas from Cali. He in their backyard, and he think he could close doors for them because they pushed him and pressed him for a couple dollars that they want. You feel me? So I be trying to figure out, like, what makes Adam think that he could turn people on T-Real. And, bro, ain't nobody from the side with you, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. And if a nigga is siding with you, bro, that's because they squeezing you for something, bro. It's something beneficial for them out of the whole shit, because you do got a big platform. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't, your platform ain't strong enough to turn somebody against somebody. Like, you can't come and cause confusion in different communities and shit, bro. You in our backyard. You feel me? So they like, kill it. It ain't gonna work like that. Adam22 stir. You pay us a couple dollars, and maybe we'll be, but other than that, we were gonna take your money. And we were going to be hanging out with the dude that you told us not to hang out with there, buddo. So, yeah, Adam, you got to be coming a different approach, my boy.
The B-lister.
Yeah, but by him pulling up, acting like he was in his neighborhood looking for him, and then, like he said, this happened, and then he see him back over here, you think that got something to do with him? Like, nah, he can't come up here because I'm in here fucked up.
It could have something
you
to do
platforming
with
this weird-ass nigga who acting like he looking for me in the set.
But if I'm being honest with y'all, I understand Adam's perspective, because if you essentially say I'm not doing business with anybody that 4Xtra don't like, you essentially, I don't know, bro, like, carve yourself out of the market of 80% of LA, because gangs don't like each other. Gangs beef with each other. Gangs have turmoil. So if you
I got it back.
Okay.
So I'm like, I think the Fade God did that. Everybody pray to a God that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. Like what? And when
Ain't
you turn
nobody
the Fade
praying
down,
to no gods for things that we like. What is he talking about, bro? That nigga off a psychedelic man.
you gotta suffer a consequence.
Man, there's gotta
That's
be
what I thought about at the crib when I was faded.
You thought that it was, you think it's karma from the Fade God?
There has to be a rapper called Fade.
I'm so glad I asked you.
From the Fade God, nigga.
Oh my God. I mean, listen, I actually gave Munchie B credit on the news yesterday. There's a clip of me talking about this when I first came in Monday, and I said how Munchie B didn't disrespect 4Xtra, and then a lot of people were pointing out, no, Adam, you got that wrong. Munchie absolutely was making jokes as soon as this happened.
I don't think genuinely that Munchie went as hard as he could have. You feel me? Like,
it's very easy to see how 4Xtra would be extremely upset seeing that weirdo King Tylenol, who has absolutely no clout, no reason being at No Jumper, a dude who has burned bridges with.
Let's see what Point and Shoe had to say about No
All right,
Jumper.
so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about the 16 of Nashua instigating gang conflict between his employee Crip, Young Aunt Hefe, and this guy, King Pill, who was a guest on the show. So let me explain. So King Pill is some guy from Pomona who's a rapper who has a song out where he disses the 8 Trey Gangsta Crips. And this guy, Young Aunt Hefe, this No Jumper employee Crip, Young Aunt Hefe, is an 8 Trey Gangsta Crip. And so long story short, what ends up happening is the 16 gets these two on a podcast together at the same time, and they're sitting right next to each other, and then he starts
when he said the 16, I be laughing inside,
asking them questions about this diss.
You took the disses out of the Slide remix
and just fully puts them on the spot, and this makes Young Aunt Hefe kind of mad because now he has to stand on his crippin'. He has to actually stand on business, and so what happens is Young Aunt Hefe is forced to mark out King Pill and mark him out viciously and embarrass him profoundly. And King Pill did not like that one bit, and he blames the 16 of Nashua for orchestrating this. by asking that conniving question about gang-related activity. And so by the end of this, King Pill got so mad at the 16 that they ended up having a physical altercation after the podcast ended. And the 16 was being chased around his office by King Pill. And he said that he was considering shooting King Pill. What? Not kidding about that. We're going to get into this right away. And I want to start here. This is the first clip. This is going to be Young Aunt Hefe arriving late to the show. And I just want to show you this because Young Aunt Hefe is real irritated with the fact that King Pill is a guest on the show. He doesn't like King Pill, and he is aware of the diss that King Pill had in his song. And he wasn't aware that King Pill was even going to be there until a couple hours before the show started. So he's really irritated about this. So when he shows up late, you're going to see him like barely acknowledge King Pill. And then King Pill is going to say, "What's up, blood?" What? And this is crazy. Okay, so watch this.
Oh, I thought you were going to be the last one for sure. Fucking Aunt Hefe in the building.
What's the deal, Black? I was going to be the last one?
Damn, that's dope that we're going to have.
Wow, so Young Aunt Hefe is letting it be known that he doesn't want anything to do with King Pill. He doesn't look at him. He doesn't acknowledge him. He just completely ignores him and just quietly takes a seat next to him. And King Pill's adrenaline is boosting. Young Aunt Hefe as well. They both got that adrenaline rush, that
Oh, my bad, troll. I said this is what I said, troll. I said, bro, they will come in here. You a troll. You a retired king troll. So you know the breakdown of a troll, bro. These dudes will come in here and say anything. They want me to say something about whack, right? So they could clip it up, send it to whack, and tell them I said this, that, or XYZ, but what they don't know is that Wack is a content creator like me. So if Wack ever see my shit, he gonna be like, Stingy, a genius. I see what he doing. He just running content. You know that I got Wack's phone number and 600 phone number? Wack got my phone number. Trust me. He understands content, my boy. I don't think that they do. Feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they don't know how this content stuff work, but you know, it is what it is. They got to find out the hard way, my boy.
pre-fight adrenaline. They are really nervous right now. And so this next clip is where it starts getting good. This is where Young Aunt Hefe starts explaining why he's so late. And it's because he was having car trouble on the way to the show. But he doesn't stop there with his explanation. He goes further and starts talking about how he broke down in a rival gang neighborhood. And he does this purposefully. Young Aunt Hefe brings up this gang politics part of the story so that he can talk about how he's an 8-tray gangsta, so that he can assert himself over King Pill without actually directly banging on him. Does this make sense? Let's roll the clip.
Did you get that from the airport?
No, my shit caught on flat twice. I down there had a heat though situation. My shit caught on flat on Slauson and Crenshaw.
My tire caught on flat. What? I've never heard. Is this is this something that people say? My tire caught on flat?
On Slauson and Crenshaw. My shit caught on flat again on the freeway. Had to get off the freeway and take the street.
Oh shit!
Was you go hit him with the no sir?
Come on, stop it. Niggas know where I'm from, bro. Cut it out.
That's it. Oh, you're. Your car broke down in an op hood.
Slauson and Crenshaw.
I see certain niggas can't say I don't bang because they already.
So all Young Aunt Hefe had to say there was that his tires caught on flat twice, and unfortunately he was late as a result. But he added these details about being in a rival gang neighborhood when his tires caught on flat, and we didn't need to hear that. But he brought it up anyways because he wanted to establish his gangsterism. And he wanted to check the temperature of this guy, King Pill, and sort of G-check him without actually directly banging on him, okay? And the 16 is just loving this. And so this next clip is going to be the 16 making a joke about what you should do if you ever break down in a rival gang neighborhood.
But He know damn well they knew who he was. He told them no search.
But if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, where are you from?" You just say,
I know. Don't trip. Hey, maybe it's a good thing I was muted. Feel me? Let the content play. I'm gonna react to it.
Hey, he trying to make me go viral. He trying to make me.
Man,
you know King Pill?
Okay, so not funny at all. And I will say that I've never seen anyone fake laugh this hard at their own joke.
If anyone comes up to you and says, "Where are you from?" just say that you're from No Jumper.
And it's just not funny at all. And these guys have to fake laugh for their boss as he performs a crinkled nose laugh right in there. This is a CNL, by the way. It's a crinkled nose laugh. What? Everyone knows that a crinkled nose laugh is when you crinkle your nose while fake laughing at something that's obviously not funny.
Man,
you know King Pill?
No, we ain't never met.
Oh, we gotta do this introduction. King Pill, you ever met Aunt Hefe?
What's the deal?
What's the word?
What's
man?
going on, my nigga? Fat, half fat.
No, man. Fiend Pill.
You guys got videos about each other, right? A little bit?
No, we ain't done no videos.
So the 16 uses the crinkled nose
Look, you guys
laugh.
did videos about it. I think, man, look. I think Wack told Adam22, bro. This is my own personal thought on it, opinion, whatever you want to call it. I think Adam and Wack were trying to make King Pill content. I think Wack won them content.
To lightheartedly segue into introducing these two. And so they are forced by the 16 to acknowledge each other at this point, and then they shake hands, and then they sort of make lighthearted jokes about each other, and it starts to look like things are going to be okay. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. But let's watch this next clip.
Videos about each other, right? A little bit?
No, we ain't done no videos. No, I just did like little videos and just, little shit on the internet, like joking and shit. We ain't never did no. That's why people need to cut the bullshit, because I was on the way over here, like, I was in the car.
Oh my God, listen to this. This is where Young Aunt Hefe says that on the way over there, his homie was explaining to him that the 16 had their op in the building, and they're referring to King Pill here. And so Young Aunt Hefe feels like he needs to address this because of the pressure from the streets spilling over into the podcast world. And so we're going to see Young Aunt Hefe bring this up, and the 16 is going to act completely oblivious, which he is not. He knows exactly what's going on here. He has positioned this meticulously and completely. Now watch this.
That's why people need to cut the bullshit, because I was on the way over here, like, I was in the car with the homie, and the homie was looking at some shit, and he like, yeah, they talking about Adam, you know what I'm saying, got ops. Man, they ops, nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, I'm from A-Trade Gangsters in L.A. Like,
Adam22 cold.
Bro, like, what y'all mean Adam got ops in the room with each other? Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Do I? Who's ops?
So the 16 says, what? Who's the ops? He knows exactly who the fuck he's talking about. Right. So the 16 knows what's going on. And what's going to happen next is the 16 is going to take it a step further and ask that fateful question. Why did you take those gang disses against the Trays out of your song? And
why would
this
he?
is really
Why
crazy
else
because
did
the
he?
16 already knows the answer to the question. He's been explained the answer to this question by King Pill and others.
About on a podcast. Now, I already knew the reason why he took it out, which was that, if Bompton G-Uno is going to be on the song, and he doesn't want Bompton G-Uno to be on a song where he's dissing people that would potentially start issues from Bompton G-Uno. Hit a J3, laid it out for a super, super logical. I just wanted to hear King Pill explain it, Like, I didn't think that Aunt Hefe was going to turn up like that.
But for some reason, he wanted King Pill to explain these gang politics on his podcast live in front of someone who he may or may not have dissed.
What? You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
What? Block his ass, bro. Let's talk about it. Get all goofy
out. Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you know he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's multiple disses. It wasn't just that one.
I know. And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me?
So I want to be clear about something here. So the 16 knows
if I heard King Pill correctly, he was saying like he took it out. He directed it towards his community, and he wasn't taking it out for the community. he was taking it out to reach a wider audience. But really, in reality, he didn't have to listen. If he took it out to reach a wider audience, the wider audience don't even know about that. He just targeting Cali. If that's the case, they don't even know what that is. You feel me? Like the word that he said, they wouldn't understand it. They probably think he talking about like a rat or something. Feel me?
Answer to this question already. He just wanted King Pill to say it in front of Young Aunt Hefe because the 16 wanted Young Aunt Hefe to take off on King Pill for content. Because everyone already knows even the chat knows the politics. The 16 said that Young Aunt Hefe and King Pill were both looking at the chat, and the chat was taunting both of them and saying that you know, even the chat is aware of the politics. So for the 16 to say he wasn't aware and that he's just ignorant to this whole thing is comical. Everybody knows the politics, even me. What? So this next clip is going to be
the shooters telling you that Adam22 is playing crazy. Everybody knows about this. Everybody knows about gang politics because that's all Adam covers. So that's what they break it down on No Jumper every day.
Mark out. This is where Aunt Hefe marks out King Pill and establishes his dominance over his gangsterism. And this is really something because this could have gone violent. This could have, this could have developed into something much more treacherous than it was, thank goodness. But this is the mark out. And so Lush, and even Lush knows the politics. Lush is like, you didn't, like, this wasn't the only diss, you feel me? Like, you didn't really think that this was going to really offend anyone, did you? And it's just pure comedy. So this is it. This is the mark out. This is Aunt Hefe marking out King Pill behind some street shit. Watch this.
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel me?
This out though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that shit dish the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no nigga. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no nigga. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right.
and you said where it was aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow, so this was an actual mark out. So Young Aunt Hefe marked out King Pill and established himself as the dominant party. He basically gave King Pill instructions on how it was going to be, and he pretty much said, I'll whoop your ass if it's something different. You know what I mean? Like, he really got, really marked him out. Now, what King Pill probably should have done in order to avoid getting marked out is he should have rose to his feet with balled fists, stood over Young Aunt Hefe and asked him what he was on. What? And at that point, if a squabble were to take place, it would be justified or something like that. But this was provoked by the 16. This was instigated and orchestrated by the 16. This is only my opinion, of course. So too. The 16 says differently, though. I want you to hear the 16's explanation.
Now, a lot of people tend to ascribe malice to things that are actually the product of just ignorance. So I do have to kind of like say that my idea was not, oh, let's say this thing that's going to heat shit up between Aunt Hefe and him. It was just literally like, that was not written down on the list of topics. It just popped into my head. And I just said it. And as I said it, I kind of realized like, oh, okay, there's like a weird overlap here because one of the people that song might have offended is actually in the room. But that being said, was it intentional? Did I know that was going to happen? I mean, I don't have that level of foresight. I've actually never really seen that level of aggression or anything even close from Aunt Hefe.
And,
so the 16's trying to gaslight his own audience once again, when everyone knows that the 16 is well aware of the politics in that city of angels. Now, this next part is where it starts getting kind of crazy because King Pill, the 16 is going to explain that King Pill approached him with a hostile demeanor after the show ended and he was demanding money. Now, he didn't care. King Pill didn't give a shit about the money as much as he gave a shit about getting marked out. And so he makes up this story about wanting money and blames this whole thing on money as if he all of a sudden gets mad about money. And he does this because he doesn't want to appear like a little bitch that didn't want to do anything in the moment. And then later on, he wants to do something. So he blames his hostility on this money demand. And we all know that it's not over the money. It's because he wanted to get even with the 16. Now, listen to what the 16 says happened after the show.
I go, I'm hungry as hell, start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me and he says, yo, what's up with the money for the episode? He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now? I said, yeah, you know the group chat that I put you in with Josh? Just text that and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night? He's like, I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home. But his energy is weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram. Yeah. And so he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying like, you know what, can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business. You could call him. He's like just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now. And those are all his boys.
You see how Shorty had tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. It's me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill.
Okay, look at how scared the 16 is. He's so scared and terrified and worried. And he's so cowardly. He's like, you need to stop, bro. You need to chill. He's trembling in fear and he's a pussy. And this is why Lennox on that boat. What? Because he's not a man.
He be on Adam top, bro. He said he's a pussy. He's a pussy, dude.
Defend himself, much less another woman or child. And he's like deeply fucking terrified about his personal safety. He thinks that he's about to get beat up. And he's shaking like a French soldier. He's literally trembling. He's completely forgotten about his food. All he's worried about is looking around, looking for someone to come save him. And he's like scrambling to safety inside of a cubicle. Look at this.
Like Josh will get it to you. Whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is a play. He probably was talking to King Pill, telling King Pill like, hey man, let's set a play up, man. So because I know 4X is gonna get mad at me, man, and I invested a lot of money in him. So man, I need to make it like I don't rock with you no more, man. So I can get this interview, and then after that, I'm gonna replace you with him because he turned your fade down anyway, dude. He be trying to like, dude, he probably got some shit going on we don't know about. Hey, chat, hit that like button though. We got 65 likes. Come on, bro. We gotta hit 100 real fast. 35 people, man. Hit that like button, man. If you ain't hit it, man, hit that like button. We've been chilling. I ain't even asked y'all to hit the like button this whole time. Hit that like button for your boy, especially if you just came up in here, man. It's 292 of y'all. We could at least get 150 likes real fast. A quick 100 real fast. That ain't nothing, you feel me? Because we got some more stuff we finna get up into. Y'all think it's just about No Jumper? Nah. Yeah. We just tapping into niggas' fan bases real quick. Other niggas shit, you feel me? We just tapping into other niggas' shit real quick, you feel me? But shout out Point and Shoot, man. Shout out Point and Shoot. For sure.
Won't you bring Lil Pump back?
The little Ronnie situation, we talked about how you kind of use him and go.
Appreciate everybody that hit that like button though, for sure.
BG responds to Hot Boy Turk after comments made during an interview.
Cause I got a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that was hitting me up, you know what I'm saying, talking about they couldn't hit me.
Be sure to like, comment, and
I got
subscribe.
a lot of motherfuckers. I got a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that been texting me, you dig, and telling me, you know what I'm saying, that they couldn't hear me, you know what I'm saying, and I needed to make sure you did that motherfuckers hear me and motherfuckers feel me, you know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers understand me, you know what I'm saying? So
tripping.
I'ma run this shit back for y'all, you know what I'm saying, one more time, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I basically was in my house, you know what I'm saying, minding my business, you dig, on the phone, you know, making love to Triple B, you know what I'm saying, you dig, we joked out, you know what I'm saying, laughing, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, making plans and shit, you know what I'm saying, and then
everybody say he sounds zesty, bro.
get this goof ass motherfucking, fucking text, you know what I'm saying, with this wild ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, talking about if I get on his motherfucking song, that it's gonna change my life. The song ain't even change your life. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna change it, you know what I'm saying, like me life, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, nigga, you got the work, the young and thuggin' nigga was the work.
It's the Gangs video, y'all share the video.
He was with him.
Gang Spitter need his page to grow. You know I need 1,000
What
plus
up,
likes so the algorithm know. And I need y'all to subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on Let Call a Good Bad Pay Go.
I got a gaming
Game
channel, bro.
ain't work for cuz.
That's how I know you not tapped in with Stingy. Hey, media. We got a gaming channel, my boy. Tap in, bro. Tap in, bro.
Hey man, 4 Extra. He take to his IG. He in good spirits. He in the splash deck. He done had surgery. You know, he posted up with the homies. He done had celebrities. Peter's recovering well. Ooh.
Shout out to
He done had
ATL, man.
celebrities show him
Appreciate
love.
you, Miss
He done had
Miss
Kevin Gates pop up on him.
Miss Bibbs.
He done had the homies come up and show support. You know, he trying to handle this situation the best way he can. He in good spirits. He ain't letting the internet beat him up. He
Shout
just
out to
wasn't
North
showing on the
Carolina.
outside. Now on the inside, we don't know how he feel. It's looking like his whole hand ain't gone. Yeah, you're gonna be missing some fingers, but the whole hand, most of us still there. I'll probably say so far about 60-40.
What's good, all gas, no
50-50,
brakes?
60-40, somewhere around there. He take to the internet saying he thought it was over. You thought it was over. Yeah, you thought it was over. You attacked yourself. Don't come on here acting like a victim. You thought it was over. You seen
No,
that.
my nigga Gang Spitter humbling 4 extras.
You thought it was over way before we
Shout
saw
out to
it.
North Carolina,
And
man.
it hit the internet. You
Hit that
understand?
like button, y'all.
I like how he handling the situation. We got a lot of people coming at him. You know, he a gangster, so of course people gonna come at him. People not gonna, of course people gonna laugh at him. They ain't gonna look at it like he an innocent person, righteous person. He a gangster, so if something bad happen to you, you gotta take that.
Facts, you gotta take your lick.
He just started to GoFundMe. Yeah, he just started to GoFundMe. He done raised a couple racks, trying to get 28,000. Everybody looking like you don't know jumper, you begging. You having all this motion and you having no paper.
Shout out to Savannah, Georgia, man.
For one, no jumper, he don't pay a lot of money.
He don't.
So he don't pay no life-changing money. 2, even if he did, 4 extra, he'll spend it. Because gangbangers like 4 extra and Crip Mac and shit like that, these dudes be having a big heart and they'll give a lot. They'll pay a lot of bills, give money to this one, give money to that one. They'll show a tough side, but really they givers, right? So even if he did get paid, he'd be spending it. You know, plus clothes, jewelry, stuff like that, stuff he needs. He'll probably give back to kids, give book bags away, bikes, food, whatever.
All gas, no brakes,
extra
man.
really
We
don't-
rock with you too, man. Everybody tell me my live be having them rolling. They tell me they be watching it with their wife, man. Shout out to you and your wife for supporting me, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hope y'all feel me here for the long run, man.
Bro, about no money, so ain't like he'd just save hundreds
Facts.
of thousands of dollars. Another thing, like
The bills gotta get paid.
he could be lying. He really could have the money. He just don't want to go broke off this surgery. and he gonna say you need to go fund me. Y'all donate. I gotta understand these dudes still criminals and game making. They're lying. They're finesse. Think about it. If you got 50,000, why would you take 30,000 out of it and spend your own money? You got a following and you got fan base. You know what I'm saying? You got people that feel sorry. They see in the situation. Why not use that to your
Hit that like button.
Why spend your own money? So y'all got to think about that too.
In Fort Worth, Texas, man.
And plus, it's gonna be hard for 4Extra to save a lot of money when he keep going to jail, need lawyer fees, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand, 4Extra didn't do it like how other bloggers do. He didn't build his own platform. He didn't go the paper route. He took the no jumper route. So
facts.
It's gonna take that much longer to get the bag. He'll get the fame, the likes, and the following way before he get the bag.
Facts.
And then he don't do interviews with other platforms that are paying him. Cam Capone, Real Life Street Stars, Say Cheese, Academics, all the other platforms, DJU, other bloggers, 16 Shotter,
Game spitting game.
people like that. Like
he was with him.
He ain't leaving no jumper. So with that right there being said, if he's staying on no jumper, ain't really doing no other interviews, you really can't even pay him a lot of money because he ain't proved himself that he can do a lot of views on your platform.
Facts.
Because he ain't tapping in with everybody. So could you really pay him
Stop giving out the game, Paulo.
10,000,
Let that man
5,000,
hustle.
4,000, and you gonna make your money back or more? You don't just want to make your money back. Who want to give him 4,000 just to make 4,000 back?
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm saying? So
gotta be a profit.
we can't really just say he'll go viral or he'll do the views that he's supposed to. No jumper already got millions of subscribers. So the people that watch the videos, they could be loyal fans. They gonna watch anything he drops, pretty much. Now some videos more than others, but check him on this platform.
Shout out to DJ for that $10 cash app, man. Appreciate you, my boy. You the GOAT, DJ. Appreciate you, gang.
He'll do 300,000-400,000 on no jumper. Put him on this platform. He going to do.
I hear, man. Tell your wife I said I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good, blessed day, bro. Be on the lookout, man. I'm dropping all weekend, man. We dropping.
50,000. But when no jumper drop it, over 1 million phones going off at one time. So yeah, man, like that be the only thing on that. He had to prove himself on the internet. Like with Charleston, he done proved himself going to this platform, that platform over and over.
Running up numbers.
Million, 500,000, 700,000, 800,000. That's still good.
No, I'm just talking. You can say whatever you want,
so with
bro.
Charleston, you can get him 10,000, 15,000. You put the right titles in it, yeah, you gonna eat. Or you gonna make your money back in some more. But with 4Extra, and he can't do all the aggressive. I like he gonna fight you, he gonna swing on you. He can't do all that stuff. Hey man, it'll do even less views. Now the first couple of interviews and get hit up is gonna go crazy. After that though, nah, it'll be back to normal. Unless some change.
Facts.
And everybody want to see him over and over and over again. And then that'll be the move, that'll be the bam. So
the only way that it will change for 4Extras and people will want to see him over and over and over again is if he changes and his interviews change and they see the growth in him and they believe in him. Other than that, it's gonna die out like Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, Diddy done died out already. We don't even care about that. Excuse me. But it's a lot of other things going on in the world right now, bro. So 4X's gotta come with some. He gotta come with some new shit.
What's going on, world? It's Xiaomi Sensei ripping them back
50
again with
Cent response to Lil Me snitching during traffic stop and viral video. Sheesh. So, do y'all think 50 Cent will ever stop clowning Big Meats and Little Meats. Like, I really got a question for y'all, bro. And I want to know what y'all really think, bro.
Another video. Listen, y'all. 50 Cent is back on his bullshit again. All right. Moments ago, he reacted to a video involving Little Meech. That's right, y'all. Y'all heard that correctly. Apparently, there's an individual making claims against Little Meech. Now, again, as we all know, earlier this year, 50 Cent parted ways with Big Meech and the BMF brand altogether. Ever since Meech was seen hanging out with Rick Ross, okay? Ever since then, 50 Cent has been just sending shots from social media at Little Meech and his father every chance he gets. Well, now we got an individual recently making a post, right, claiming that Little Meech.
Hey, chat. Hit the like button, chat.
Had him sent to jail. Okay, this is yesterday, right? And now we got 50 Cent wasting no time in the middle of the morning reacting to these claims. Okay, but before we get into 50 Cent's reaction, let's check out this post so y'all can get some context as to what is going on, right? When it comes to Little Meech and this incident involving this traffic stop. But yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can get the latest uploads. But yeah, let's get straight to it. I don't want to waste y'all time. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. 1 second. Because like I said, 50 Cent, he, just got called out for celebrating the Diddy verdict. Now we got him right back to it, fresh off a birthday, going at Little Meech, man. This is crazy. But yeah, let's get right to it. All right, here we go. Now, this individual you see right here, pictured holding the phone, standing right beside Little Meech. All right, this is the individual accusing Little Meech of having him sent to jail. All right, now, apparently there was a traffic stop that took place, and Big Meech basically had homie take all of the charges. You know how that goes with successful people. They go out into the real world with entourages, and just in case they get stopped, there's always an individual, right, in the entourage who was tasked with taking on all the charges. This is how it is at times. I ain't gonna say all the time because that ain't how it always works, but this is the thought process in certain situations, and it looks like homie got caught up in something similar, all right? Let me, there we go. Homie says, the reason I gotta go do fair time. See, this is the shit I hate. Fake ass niggas like Little Meech in my crazy life. Supposed to be real, but they do whole shit. See, Meech, I hate your pops bred a lame like you. See, the third video is when they thought we was gonna run, but I was cursing this bitch ass nigga out for throwing all his shit on me while I was asleep in the whip. By the time I checked the shit, 12 was walking up to the car. You can look at my face. I was hot. I done lit up a broke cigarette. 2 videos, he's admitting he was sorry and was going to pay me back, including being disloyal to 50 at the same time. In 5 video, why you asking 12 did they get the guns and the other stuff off me? Ain't that a form of telling? See, the only reason why I came around these little drug head ass little boy, because thinking that this homie, my crazy life, my homie, who I've known for over 20 years, but come to find out he's disloyal himself. How you with the same nigga that put me in an effed up position? I spent hella money on lawyers in 3 different bonds because of this bitch ass nigga. But you so busy D-pulling, then teaching this nigga how to keep his face clean and being loyal to a nigga that was making sure he was straight and safe while he was so far gone off drugs and pills. I lost my business, money, and I'm about to lose years out my child's life because of this bitch ass nigga Meech. I'm so mad at the so-called homie Trazy Life because he know what the nigga did and you my homie. But you rather hold a nigga's D to be in the limelight. But these are the same niggas that say death before dishonor. That shit just words like, I love you. All right. Now, again, this is the individual making these claims against Little Meech. Like I said, it seems as if Little Meech got caught up in a traffic stop and pretty much had homie take the charge. All right. Whatever the charge is, whatever was found in the car. But I'm going to play some of the videos that homie uploaded so y'all can hear exactly what is being said on these receipts, man, because this is crazy. Give me 1 second. Make sure y'all get to see this. All right, here we go. Let's get straight to it, y'all.
I got you though. I ain't like what I just heard. I just told me I'm trying to make speed up the process.
Yeah, that shit just, nigga ain't got no trouble but to fight the situation. It's just the situation I put my family through.
That's not like it.
I'm thinking that was gonna be handled already, so I really took a chance on using the money I had saved up for my family.
Yeah. I apologize for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They really going through shit, bro.
Nah, I feel that. What y'all gonna do if y'all ain't gonna do the show tonight? What y'all gonna do?
Shit, man. I'll start with plays you trying to put together. Rich Paul, the biggest time, bro. I got you though. I ain't like what I did. No. We ain't stopping right here. He gonna have to go. Where's the shit? Just watch him. Yo! They gonna take off. Well, I think no, that's underneath that seat. Oh, hey, this Cadillac might take off on us. It's not pulling into the parking lot. It's stopped right now, but it's registered to Little Meech. Hey, go ahead and pull into the parking lot first. No. We ain't stopped. Could you raise gangs for TAC 1? Gangs, you up? Hey, it's Petkov again. I'm Mirandized him. He doesn't want to talk, so we don't have anything on Meech. We got the other guy's 2 cell phones. Meech, it's a matte black Cadillac Escalade, temp tag. Could you raise gangs?
Yo, just watch my 6. Just watch my 6. Just watch my 6. Yeah, I got it. Please. Thank you. 3282 to ACIC. $32.82 to ACIC. Yo.
Right there is the robbery.
Hey, this is 3280. We have Demetrius Fleneroy detained on a traffic stop. I know he was a suspect in one of your guys' cases. And we have his passenger in custody with 269s. I was just updating you.
All right.
Go to track 1.
You're welcome. Come back. I got
Man, look, Y'all stay tuned, bro. We dropping all weekend, man. I'm finna go get this tattoo, man. I'll be back. I might do a vlog on it. As a matter of fact, I am. I'm a vlog. I'm gonna go get a tat. Good, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all though. Appreciate everybody that supported the stream. Click one of these videos on the screen, man. I'm out.